Hello everyone, and welcome back. It's been a little while, hasn't it, since we were here with you and sharing some videos with you, some insights, some of our wisdom, some of our ideas and some of our thoughts. And we've been a little bit quiet because over the last year or so we've been bringing a new system through that we call Shambhala Oneness. Now we've got it all done now in the Dutch language, and we're working on bringing it out in the English language. But during this period of a year, we've integrated this oneness in ourselves, and we've gone through certain phases, and we're making a heck of a lot of videos now and in the near future, so that there'll be about 70 videos that you're going to be able to enjoy, and we're going to give to you from our hearts to yours, so that you can feel and experience and grow as we have grown. Because it's time, and we're running out of time, and we're noticing how time has speeded up. So to take the normal path of just letting this grow itself and having people pay for it, we just don't have the time for that.
No.
So we've been asked to give this, and that's exactly what we're doing. And we've come to you today to bring in something else, because as we've been working on the Shambhala Oneness, again, we've integrated that. It was a part of our new consciousness, if you will. And the end goal of the Shambhala Oneness was to make people aware of their ego consciousness. Be aware of their ego and what it's doing. And we've given a heck of a lot of tools so that people could see that. But even at the end of that period, while we were making the films, we noticed that we were saying to each other, this is just the beginning. And although we did have an inkling, it would be about ego consciousness, conscious consciousness, and God consciousness. We didn't really know what was going to be coming.
We have taken people to the door of oneness, so that they can make their own choices. Chose definitely for oneness.
Yeah. Everybody that's listening to this video right now has chosen to go back to oneness, to return to oneness. So you're listening to this for a purpose and a reason. And the main reason today is because we have indeed received the second one. And we're so excited about this because there's so much happening.
It's a beautiful key.
Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful key. And we want to take it just gently through the 4 stages, because it's going to be a full day.
Yes.
So wherever you are in the world, invite us and we'll come and we will share this with you. To start off with, what we're going to be doing in the first activation meditation, we're going to be taking people through the infinity symbol, through all of the levels of our chakras.
Merge electric magnetic.
Exactly, and why are we going to do that? To merge the electric magnetic, the introvert extrovert, the male female,
the earth,
the higher, the lower.
yes.
In other words, what we're doing is we're bringing duality into a central point.
Yes.
And this central point is, if you will, what we call the Hara line,
Yes.
which is your connection to Earth and to your source, to your higher self. And as we bring all of these points into balance, what we're actually doing is we're helping you to find that oneness within in yourselves.
And we make a strong connection with Mother Earth to heal her from duality.
Absolutely. And we're also placing it in the raster so that anybody that taps into this subconsciously, they can just tap into it and receive it. We don't even need to be present, really. Of course, we'd like to.
Very much.
Very much. But it's also possible to tap into the raster, to the grid,
Matrix.
to the matrix, and to receive it there. But again, this first one is all about bringing duality to a central point.
Yes.
It's the higher line, that which everything is built around. And while we're in that field, what we're also doing is we're preparing people to see what's happening in the old energies, in the old way of working in duality, in every chakra. And as we're going through this meditation, activation, what we're also doing is having these things come to the surface so that you can see them.
Yes.
And so that, of course, you can see from both sides what's happening, why it's happening.
Yeah.
And when you know, you can simply
Release.
let it go, release it.
Yes.
So in this second one, as we're moving through into the second one, we're actually going into the Yeshua Magdalene.
And also we work with the elements
Mm-hmm.
to release old patterns, old energies, fears.
Yeah. And we understand already, and every one of you that's listening to this right now is going through it. You're releasing the old patterns right now. And all we're really doing in this second phase is we're helping you to release those much easier. Much easier. And as we're guiding through these things, it really is beautiful how we can just see both sides of it and then understand it, and we don't really need to go through the lessons, we don't need to go through the pain. And as we glide through that level, if you will, of vibration, what we're also doing is we're taking it to the level of Yeshua and Magdalene.
Yes.
And remember, Yeshua and Magdalene were our example here, earthbound, of the masters. They did achieve a great deal of oneness while they were here on earth.
In this activation there will be a bridge. At one side there's Yeshua and Magdalene, on the other side it's Yahweh and Shekinah, and they will meet each other. It's an explosion of energy, and you will get a personal present.
Mario kind of just run a little bit too far ahead there. She's so excited about this, she's getting ahead of herself. But she's absolutely right, because, we can't give everything in this 10 minutes that we're going to be doing through a full day. But just to give you little bits and tidbits of what's going to be happening while we're doing this day, these activations, yes, we are indeed going to be placing these two beautiful energies from, our past, if you will, and also from our future. What they're going to do is they're going to come to the center and they're going to meet. And that, if you will, is the bridge between the second activation and the third activation. Because as we move from the masters on the earth into the masters of the heavens, the God beings of the heavens, wow. Try to imagine and try to feel that, and then you'll know what we're going to be coming within a moment. The power, the energy of merging heaven and earth, you with your higher self, Yeshua and Magdalene with Yahweh and Shekinah,
your thoughts and your feelings.
Your thoughts and your feelings. Everything is being merged
on every energy level.
In the emotional body, the mental body, the physical body, the spirit body,
DNA.
Your cellular makeup, your DNA, everything is being activated in this. And as we look at this, we're remembering one of the videos that we did was the 12-pointed star, and it was shown to us our introvert self and our extrovert self. Many of us are one or the other. And here too we've seen how this is bringing these two parts of ourselves also into balance. And it really is about not only our outer world,
it's our inner world,
bringing forth, creating, it's also about bringing it inside and smothering it with love. So this is the manifestation part of this whole activation thing. And as we're going into this, we start to realize that yes, we are these master creator beings.
Yes.
And as we're going into this as well, there's another beautiful thing that starts to happen once we get into the fourth energy, or the fourth ritual meditation. We start to realize that yes, we did come in here in this incarnation with many, many different agreements, soul agreements, with many, many different souls. We probably will choose a few of those soul agreements that day while we're in this field of oneness.
Field of oneness, yes.
While you're inside that field of oneness, try to feel this, try to picture this as we're sharing these words. Imagine that you start to realize what your soul agreement is with a particular person here on earth. Imagine that that book is open for you. Imagine that all of a sudden you realize why you've made that agreement with that person. And also imagine that you know why your soul made that agreement with the other soul, and the lessons that you wanted to learn in the physical 3D world.
To go to oneness.
And just imagine the power of this. That soul agreement, because you've realized what it is, because you have understood why you made that agreement,
you can release.
You can release it. It's done. You're finished with it. So if we are able to come to you be prepared. Be prepared to go into this field and write a new contract. Write a new agreement with that other person.
Or with yourself.
Or with yourself, indeed.
Illness.
This, and the potentials that are possible here. Imagine if you got a body that's, yes, diseased, that you're ill. Just imagine the reasons that you contracted or made that contract to experience this here on earth. Just imagine that the reason was that you could experience feeling the hurt or feeling the damage inside of your body. Just imagine inside of that field that you're able to feel it, that you're able to glean the experience that your soul wanted to journey.
Yes, to make another choice.
To make a different choice, to bring you to a higher level of vibration, of understanding, of knowing. Just imagine the power of that. Just imagine then seeing through that contract, that agreement, understanding it on all levels. Do you think that you still need that contract? No, you don't. So in this field, after you've understood these contracts, you can actually go ahead and rewrite a new contract for yourself. A healthy body, a young body. Oh my goodness, the potentials herein are, wow!
It's a beautiful new key to oneness.
Yeah. So folks, invite us to
Yes.
your country. Invite us to your country. Get enough people together and we'll come over. Doesn't matter where. We're ready to do this whenever you're ready to receive it.
A travel to oneness.
Travel with us to oneness.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a beauty. Thank you.